Welcome everyone to the Division review, and today it's gonna be a tough one. I don't know what my mind could wrap around this game. It's kind of hard because I first saw this trailer in this game, and that was 4 years ago, and I said to myself, man, you know what? It looks a great looking game, and then I played it, and I'm kind of in a mixed bag here, and it's kind of confusing that all this going on with the game, and I still can't come to a conclusion of it. So I don't know what to say, but I can't say this, that the game is unique in a way that it sets itself up, how everything starts. And so without me bitching, just hope we get through the review and see what happens. So the game starts off that you're an agent, and to stop a virus that someone sets off, it's typical Hollywood storyline, but it's unique how it sets up that there's an outbreak of a virus, and the virus is smallpox. If you ever guys hear about the news about New York getting hit by smallpox, that's very minimum. This game puts out is very similar. It's kind of scary because I'm a New Yorker myself, but it sets you guys up that there's a virus outbreak, and your agent, the division of agents sets up to find out or save people and to do everything. You're the special of the special agents, so it's it sets you up pretty well. And after that, you pretty much set up your character just like Destiny, Defiance, any MMO that's out there, and your character is very limited to what style you can put them in. There's only like maybe 8 facial recognitions that you select. There's no really customization. There's not even that deep. Come on, it's 2016. Saints Row has been doing it since 2006. So with that already in hand, you set up your character, and he doesn't talk. He's a mute. Shocker. And you set up in the world and you save people. Now, how you set up this whole world is up to you, and you're supposed to have fun. Well, I have kind of had fun with it, and here's a little disencouragement of the game. Now, this game is not the masterpiece that it claims to be. It's not the breaker of breakers. Alright? This game is just a common copy of the Destiny game. Now, I had fun with it. Believe me, I did have fun with it. And the kicker is that you had to play online. You're forced to play online. And it's always online. You can't play it off, even though most of the missions is you set yourself up to be a single player experience. Now, it's an MMO, a massive multiplayer online. It's not. Okay? Scratch that one out. It's not a massive MMO. It is a multiplayer experience that it has an option to it. It's not a great option. It sets you up to play it online, and most of the time you playing it is a single player experience, and that's the only thing I have wrong with the game. Now, you're spending $6, $7 a month for a PlayStation membership, Plus membership, that even Ubisoft discontinued the Uplay. But this game is definitely not a massive multiplayer game. Now, the game plays fine. Alright, let's get to the gameplay and let's get this out of the way. Alright, it plays just fine. Alright, the cover-to-cover movement works as well as any other cover-based shooters. You can still stay in cover and move to move, just like the Blacklist, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and Conviction. It has a real world setting to it, so everything has to like work in the boundaries of your movement. The gunplay works perfectly, even though some of the guns they feel the same. They all feel the same. And the more you level up, the more powerful your guns are. But the gun actually should surprise me. How well it works. That there's no delay, there's no clipping, there's no slowdown. Everything is streamlining. So when you get into a gun battle, everything is on its mark. I do have problems with headshots. That I don't know why it's such a problem to get headshots. Maybe because you know, copying other MMOs, you have hit points, so you won't get a lot of headshots. That's kind of like a downer. But the gameplay's, it's pretty well. It's what you call it, a straight up shooter. There's no action cutscenes, and there's nothing really focus on anything else besides shooting and looting and everything else. Now the multiplayer aspects I didn't get a chance to play, but I know that the fact that if you work with a team, work with your friends, because some of the AIs are real smart. They will flank you, they will use cover, sometimes they will stay in position so you could waste your ammo to drag them out. This is very smart AI, so I do recommend playing with a squad and work together. They do get tougher, but I played as single player, and I know how to work my way around them. But the game does work into your favor. I'm not too sure about the online play because I don't play on with other people, but I could hear people that it works just fine. But there's still a lot to work on. Again, I hate when they force DLCs down your throat. I do hate when the game is locked, knowing that to unlock parts of the game you have to buy the DLCs. Now I blame people who buy DLCs because this is the gimmick that we're at now with games, that everything has to be locked, everything has to be paid for. This is not what video games are meant. It's supposed to be relaxing. Video games are there to relax you. And I hate when they force DLCs down your throat. Yes, I know that DLCs in the future will be free, but most of the missions that is probably gonna be locked until you buy the DLCs. So, but the game is always online, and that's another thing I have a problem with. What would happen if this game doesn't do well? Well, they could shut down the server, and you bought a $60 game for no reason, and they take your money. Right? There's no way you could play it. Now, if this game was offline, you could, and still enjoy the game, whatever it's worth. But always online, and playing it online, you have to play it online. It sucks. So it adds everything up with the DLCs. It's very bullshit gimmick with the what Ubisoft is doing. Now, I really like this game. I do like the game, but the business tactics with Ubisoft, it just feels flat. Just like surprisingly, Defiance is still online. It's free to play. It is free to play. I had no problem playing Defiance. It's free to play. Same thing, DC Universe. Now, those games are going to be up lasting forever because popularity. Now, what happened in this game does the same? I don't know. Now, Destiny is unique because you can play it offline. So you can play it no matter how long the game is, it's out, and they're making part 2. Now, what would happen if they make the Division 2? That's another question. If they make part 2, will this game be obsolete, and you gotta be forced to play that game, and you can't play this game? Or they unlock more maps,
Who knows? Now, this game is not as, you know, unique that everyone else claims to be. You know, so don't praise that this game is gonna be the killer app. So it's not. So just get it over with. So I do have some love and some hate, but that comes with the territory with all games. Now, down the line, they might make the Brooklyn, Queens maps available for free. Who knows? We have to pay for it. Right now, the season pass is like $30, and the skin maps, the DLC skins are like $4. Okay, you don't have to pay for that. You know, you can unlock them, but the maps, you have to pay for it, and that's kind of like the hit in the nuts. So anyway, I do love the game. If you guys like my review, give me a comment, a like, subscribe, and tell me how you guys like it. And see you guys next time. Alright, take care.